Basketball Society.
What's up, everybody? Alex Fischbein back again with another week of Fisch's Friday Rant by way of the Basketball Society. And this week, I'm going to be talking about the Thunder, the Golden State Warriors, and Lamar Odom. So, to start things off, let's talk about the Thunder. Just reported today, I'm pretty sure it was, by CBS Sports, I saw that the Thunder are thinking about, or actually I should say, they're in talks in structuring an extension for Dion Waiters. Now, when I first saw this tweet of the article, and I saw the article and everything, my first question was, well, why would you want to extend Dion Waiters? Now, that's nothing against, like, I'm not, like, trying to say, like, oh, everyone stay away from Dion Waiters. But he hasn't really proved to be that good of a player. If you haven't been watching, in Cleveland, all he did was ask for the ball. When he didn't get it, he'd throw a fit. And he wasn't really helping the team win. He could score a little bit, but he wasn't really scoring at a very high clip. And he was just being a baby about it. I mean, the guy wasn't really concerned about playing defense. If you watched him on the defensive end, he looked very just not into it. It looked like he kind of just wanted to, like, let them score real quick so he could go play offense. And like I said, when he was on offense, if he doesn't get the ball, he sits there and, like, throws a fit about it and is like, you should have been passing me the ball, and, like, flips out and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, come on, man. If you're going to do that, nobody's going to want to pass you the ball. Nobody's going to want to be on your team. Nobody's really going to want to be your teammate if you're just going to sit there and complain all the time that you're not getting the ball, you're not playing defense, and you just have a bad attitude. You're not a leader. You're not someone that makes your teammates around you better. You're just out there to score, and you're not even scoring. So, like, what if I was a GM or an owner, I would straight up ask him. I'd be like, why should I re-sign you? And I'd give him all those reasons, and I'd honestly be curious what he would say. I don't know what he would say, to be honest with you. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that kind of conversation. But we saw it in Cleveland. We saw him pout and throw fits when he didn't get the ball. He's even done it in Oklahoma City, where, like, you're going to demand the ball on a team that already has Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and their third option is Serge Ibaka, who scores at a higher clip than Dion Waiters does. And you're going to sit there and get upset that you're not getting the ball all the time? Those are two superstars and one guy who's still on the rise in his game that has been a big part of this team before you even got there. And you want to come around talking about, oh, I should get the ball and let me score when I'm not even scoring. Like, I don't even get it. Not shooting that high of a percentage, not scoring, not doing what your really role is, but you're still going to resign him. And I also saw an article, I think it was on CBS Sports again, it might have been like the Cauldron, Sports Illustrated, but it was about the differences between Kemba Walker and Dion Waiters, even though their shooting percentages are both quite poor. And the big reason is that Kemba doesn't complain. He's not a guy that goes out and says, hey, I should be getting the ball more. He's a guy that goes out and runs the team, and he's a leader, and all the people around him like to play with him. They like to have him as a teammate. And he knows what it means to succeed because at UConn, he got a team full of players that really really wasn't supposed to win it. And he got them to play at a much higher level than what they were expected to be. And even him himself played at a much higher level than people originally expected, which then led to him getting drafted quite high to Charlotte. But they both shoot a quite poor percentage. And it's like, a lot of people that might look at stats might be like, hey, look, but they're pretty similar. They're kind of the same player. Where, like, okay, they might take some bad shots. They jack up a lot. They're both jackers. They both will jack up some shots. But the big difference is the personality in the player. Nobody's going to want to play for a guy that throws fits for not getting the ball. Nobody's going to want to play with a guy that won't give his 110% on defense. If you ask me, I hated the players that wouldn't go out and play defense. The ones who would just jack up shots on the offensive end and not even get back on the defensive end were the most annoying people that I could ever play with. So, like, I understand that the Thunder need someone on the bench that can score. Dion Waiters has that ability. He has those skills. He has the talent. But it's really up to him to unlock that potential and use that talent and get better at his craft instead of just throwing fits all the time. Because if you ask me, if I was the GM right now of the Thunder, I would not even be thinking about an extension for Dion Waiters unless it's like $2 million a year or less. Yeah, he's getting down that low. Am I sorry? Not really. Not trying to like personally attack Dion Waiters or anything. That's just how I see his game. Anyway, on the Golden State Warriors, I loved their little fake, Steph Curry's little fake apology to the media and all the fans saying that they didn't go out and earn their championship or their ring. I loved that. That was perfect. I mean, just him saying, oh, sorry that we took care of our business. Sorry that other teams had people getting hurt and we couldn't control that. Sorry that we had one of the best records in NBA history in the regular season. Oh, sorry that we won the championship over LeBron. You got to give these guys their due, man. How are you going to come out here and say, oh, they didn't earn that ring. They just got lucky. First off, every championship team gets lucky. Every single one ever. In any sport. I don't care what you say. Each championship team has gotten lucky. Examples of, like, the Giants over the Patriots. David Tyree's helmet catch. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. I mean, he was pretty skilled in catching it on his head, but he didn't even make another NFL team after that. That was lucky. Still won the championship. They still earned it. They still had to beat all the other teams to get there. Even the Spurs got lucky on their championship run. Even the Heat got lucky on their championship run with LeBron and Wade and Bosh. It happens. Championship winners win because of their collective sum of their talent, skill, production, and luck. Winning consists of at least a little bit of luck. Everyone's going to have luck. And you can't sit there and fault the team for facing teams who had people hurt. No one was going to guess that all of these teams are going to have a point guard hurt. Mike Conley even came back and still played some good ball against the Golden State Warriors and won 2 games for Memphis. So you're going to tell me that, like, what? Mike Conley doesn't qualify? Come on, man. Golden State earned their ring. They won the games. They had one of the best records in the regular season. They had a great coach in Steve Kerr. And you want to come around talking about, oh, they're lucky. They didn't earn it. They got to beat the West filled with people. When, like, Durant comes back and Beverly comes back and all that kind of stuff. That's what you want to talk about. They earned their ring. Give them their due. And if they win again this year, if they won back-to-back, if they won it this year with a completely healthy West, a completely healthy Eastern team in the finals, people would still find something wrong to rip them for it. And if they, God forbid, they lose this postseason too, people are going to be like, oh, look, see, last year they got lucky, blah, blah, blah. Just stop. Just do yourself a favor and just stop. Because quite frankly, as Stephen A. Smith might say, you sound dumb. Anyway, to move on to a less happy, more somber topic, Lamar Odom was found in Nevada in a brothel and was rushed to the hospital, and he was in a critical condition, still fighting for his life. And I'm really just, from me and the entire basketball society, we're all sending prayers to him and his family. Really hope Lamar Odom pulls through. I mean, this guy's been through hell and back, losing so many family members, losing his mom, his dad is an addict, losing his best man, his brother, losing his child before he even turned like 2 years old. I can't even imagine what his life has been like. And if you guys haven't seen Scott Van Pelt's little, like, mini monologue, rant, speech about Lamar Odom, it was spot on. Everyone is going around talking about him as the Kardashian reality star, Lamar Odom. No, that's not how Lamar Odom should be remembered. It's just not. Every sports fan, every basketball fan knew him way before that show. Way before the show that is irrelevant to human life. We're talking about a guy who earned his fame, who earned his accolades, who earned the right to have his name be spoken in households, who was on a show from people who became famous for no reason at all. Lamar Odom was a sixth man of the year. He was a champion, a beloved teammate, everything. This guy was a class act in the NBA. That's how he should be remembered. Not as a reality star, not as just the ex-husband of Khloe Kardashian. He should be remembered for being great. He should be remembered for his accolades on the court, for the human being he was at heart, and for how far he's gotten on such a tough life and such a struggle. It's sad. Addiction is real. We all know that. I just hope that from now on, with this happening, with everyone on alert, everyone in the basketball world, we can come together and stop addiction, help other people, and just keep sending our prayers for Lamar Odom. We're all hoping you pull through, man. Do it for the basketball world, because we all love you, and we all know your true value. Thank you, guys, and I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.